Hi everybody, this is Uwa, and today we will discuss job interview cheat sheet. Interview again. Yeah, I think I would agree that job interview is one of the difficult part of hiring process because this is where the, the company will get to know more about you, and they will measure how you speak, how you um, about your experience, your background. It's difficult, especially if you're not that confident, if you have this fear, especially talking with someone, and it's really hard to express, especially that you know the answer, but you're not confident. You can't speak because you're too nervous. That's something that we really need to overcome. Yeah, it's normal. I mean, that's valid, and I understand it because I've been there as well. I don't know what will I say if I'll be in interview, but you just have to follow these tips. And based on my experience, yeah, it worked. And what you have to do is to just be confident and always humble yourself. Tell me your story. For this one, you have to share your work journey, showing how it fits with this new job. Explain why you like what this company does, using your past as proof. Give it 5 minutes, the shorter the better, and you just have to, of course, flex all your your experiences. That is actually related to the job that you're applying for. I think that's really that will be your edge when it comes to the job interview. Always make sure that you are providing these skills that you think that will make you qualify in that job description that they have. And if you will be an HR, of course you'll not hire someone who have no experience, who have no idea about the job. So make sure that you have that somehow related skills. What sets you apart from the other candidates? For this one, you have to highlight your top 5 strengths related to this role from the job description, of course. Give examples of when you showed this in prior roles. And of course, before the interview, this is something that you have to prepare. List all your strengths and highlight that during the interview. Strengths like ability to work under pressure, effective verbal and written communication, typing skills, team player. Those are examples that you can highlight and make sure that you relate that to your previous job. If you could provide example, that's better. What are your greatest strengths? Definitely they will ask you this question. So talk about strengths directly related to the role you are interviewing for. Use the job description as your guide. In short, choose me. I'm just kidding. You have to market yourself. And yeah, maybe this is not the same question, but for sure, they want to know what's your strengths. And you have to highlight all the strengths that you have. And yeah, why do you deserve the position? So always market yourself. Be confident and humble yourself. That's important. Next, what are your weaknesses? Of course, if they are asking you about your strength, they will definitely ask your weaknesses as well. For this one, you have to choose a real weakness that is not a core skill, or it's not a core skill for the role. Discuss steps you're taking to improve, showing self-awareness and your commitment to growth. No one's perfect. I mean, definitely you can convince them how perfect you are. There are mistakes as well, and it's also being honest. That's very important, that you are honest with yourself. You know that sometimes we fail, sometimes we make failure, and that's fine as long as you become better after that. You learn from that. You never stop learning, of course, and that's something that we need to remember. But always choose your weakness during the interview. That's very important because provide weakness that somehow will affect will not affect the role that you're applying to. Make sure that you understand the job description first. It's very important. For example, you're applying for a chat support. You can't say that your weakness is typing skills. Definitely not. And yeah, those are somehow, you just have to understand the job description that you're applying for and what should not to discuss. Always filter that, of course. We don't want to say anything that will create negative image to us, especially if we're just still applying and we have to market ourselves. Why do you want to work here? Of course, number one, research the company and explain what you love about it. If the company has a product, use it and give feedback, good feedback. Mention why you like the job role and tie to your past experience. I remember when I am applying for my current job, with my current job, I research with the company, especially I get the core values and highlight that during the interview. I remember I said that one of their core value is teamwork and integrity, and I use that to highlight you're doing your job not because someone is looking at you or they are observing you. No, it's not like that. You give your 100%. You are honest with your job. You are passionate even without your supervisor around. I am passionate with my work. I know that when I'm doing this job, I feel like I'm not working because I'm just enjoying, and that is my passion. Something like that. What is the hardest problem you've ever worked on? For this one, it is testing your problem-solving skills and how you handle challenges. Explain why the problem was hard and show how you solve it. Use clear example. And yeah, providing example is very important. And for this kind of question, you just have to, of course, discuss first the job, the situation, and why it is hard for you. And then provide your resolution, how you overcome it, how you ended up winning that situation. And that's something that it will also highlight how you solve your problem solving skills, like what I mentioned earlier. I remember when I asked the same question, I said that I have clients who are asking for a supervisor, want to talk to my supervisor, and what I did is I just first analyze the situation, analyze the problem, and then provide my own resolution based on my perspective. It ended good because the customer, the client is happy with the resolution I provided. It solved the problem, and it ended that she wanted to speak with my supervisor, not to complain, but to provide recommendation, Just good. Describe a situation where you had to manage multiple responsibilities. How do you get everything done? For this one, you have to describe your multitasking and organization skills. Explain how you organize your work and schedule your time. Show that you get things done. For this one, I think this is one of the questions that will definitely ask in the job interview, especially if it's for a final interview. How you multitask, how you organize things. And for this one, you just have to. One of the tips that I think that one I learned from the job interviewer, he said that when you are answering question, make sure that you don't just answer the question, but you provide example. You provide your experiences, which is I think really important now in the job interview. They're asking you because they want to know more about you, and if you experience that, how you deal with that. So I think that's really something that you have to share during the interview. Give an example of when you work with someone difficult. How do you manage the situation? For this one, it's testing your EQ. And you have to highlight the importance of communication and finding common ground to work together. And one thing that you have to think when you are asked this question, you can say the importance of how important to become professional in the workplace, how you need to understand diversity. People are not the same. People will not agree with all in just one perspective. How important to become professional, and you don't take that personally. And yeah, what you have to do is importance of teamwork. Work together, understand each other. If there's something that we need to work on, we need to solve first. Communication is very important, especially with the disagreement within the team. So we need to first communicate with each other what went wrong, what's the problem, and think that will solve that. Why do you want to leave your current role or current job? For this one, focus on what you hope to gain from the new role, example, challenge or learning. Don't badmouth your last company, even if there is. Just kidding. No, you don't need to say anything bad about your previous job or to the current job that you have. The reason why you apply, because it's negative. So no, you just have to say that you're looking for better opportunities and you want to explore, you want to try new things or try something else that will the interviewer will you will convince them that you are happy with your current role and you're satisfied, but you need to grow, you need to explore, even though that's not really the reason why. Never say anything bad to the company that you're currently employed. So that's negative. And you just have to focus on the growth and the benefits that you are aiming to this company. Those are my cheat sheet or tips for the job interview. And one thing to remember is always understand the question. That's very important. Understand the question. If you're not able to understand, that's fine. If you will ask the interviewer if they could repeat the question again, so that you will be able to understand that more. I get the keyword first, then analyze it. Then before I speak, I give myself 1 to 5 seconds to think, and then after I answer the question, I always make sure that I provide examples, experiences, to make sure that my answer is not just eme, but it's also a true story that I experienced that. And yeah, you have to market yourself. That's very important. And always smile. Never forget to smile during the interview and make it light. Make sure that the interviewer don't feel any pressure with you. I don't feel any pressure right now. But yeah, thank you for watching. This is the video for the cheat sheet. If you want more, you can just have to subscribe and follow our channel. Again, thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.